We all remember this scene from The Office.
Ran over a turtle in the parking lot.
In season 9, episode 1, Kevin tries to fix a turtle he accidentally ran over. We remember this scene as well, right?
Andy, who needs confidence that he is a great salesman. I give you my clients, our 10 most important accounts.
In this episode, Michael hands over his clients to Andy. At first glance, these seem like quirky moments, but what if I told you that they carried a deeper meaning? So, let's dive into them. One of my favorite episodes from the show is called Casino Night. This episode had one of the defining moments of the show. When I first watched this episode, it felt perfect to me. It was funny, emotional, and surprisingly tense. The premise is simple. Dunder Mifflin hosts a casino night and Michael awkwardly juggles 2 dates. But the real drama unfolds when Jim confesses his love to Pam. Up until this point, Jim's love has been painfully one-sided. Pam, though clearly fond of Jim, is engaged to Roy, and Jim struggles to see a future in this relationship. In a scene from season 2, episode 20, Jim comments to the camera,
"Why does he do the things that he does for Michael? I just don't get it. What is he getting out of that relationship?"
This moment feels loaded with irony. Is he really talking about Dwight and Michael, or is he talking about his relationship with Pam? At this time, Pam is planning a wedding and Jim is left questioning his own decisions. It becomes clear that Dwight and Michael are just a cover for his relationship with Pam. Now consider the episode title, Casino Night. Casinos are all about risk. People gamble with the hopes of a big reward, often ignoring the odds stacked against them. This night is all about risk, not just in terms of money, but also in terms of relationships. When Jim and Pam are playing together, we see their friendly banter going on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right what?
What was this?
In that moment, we understand why Jim loves her the way he does, why he thinks she's the one for him. Their personalities are made for each other. People are attracted to the jackpot in casino because they think that achieving that might make their problems go away. It might make them happier and satisfied. For Jim, Pam is that jackpot. So he risks whatever little money, in this case the friendship he had with her, and puts it all online and confesses to her.
I'm in love with you.
What?
But he loses. Pam turns him down. Still, like a true gambler, Jim tries again. This time, he finds a glimmer of hope. But what if I told you that Jim did end up winning the jackpot in the first place as well? It's just not revealed to him yet. Before Jim returns to the office, Pam is seen talking to her mom. Though we don't hear the other side of the conversation, Pam says,
Yeah, I think I am.
This line, "I think I am," can only be interpreted as an answer to the question, are you in love with him? This is the first time Pam confesses her love, even if not directly to Jim. This scene carries immense weight, marking a pivotal moment in their relationship and the series. Let's talk about Michael's departure. It's no secret that The Office changed after Michael left. Some fans felt that the show lost its charm and others stopped watching it altogether. And I understand all of them. The show did lose its main gear. Everything started feeling scripted as compared to the realness of the earlier seasons. People started getting dumber or too smart without any context. Everyone started feeling like a caricature. So, as a result, people decided to switch off the show. But the showrunner seemed aware of this, so they ended up planting a metaphor in Michael's final episode. In his farewell, Michael gives personalized gifts to his colleagues. To Daryl, he gives his management book, Somehow I Manage. To Dwight, a paintball game. To Oscar, he gives a scarecrow. And to Andy, his most valuable gift of all, the clients. Not just any clients, the most important clients. Andy protests, saying he'll lose them, but Michael insists he believes in him, even though others keep telling him to give the clients to them. Andy does not. This moment feels like a metaphor for the audience. Michael, the beloved centerpiece of the show, is passing the torch to Andy, knowing full well that some fans might not stick around. These clients act as the fans that Michael has worked so hard to get, and now he's lending them all to Andy. He's giving him the duty to satisfy them. After Michael leaves, Andy struggles to keep things afloat. He even loses a key client.
You are...
Michael, I just lost Porter Hardware. I lost him.
A symbolic loss for the show. This foreshadows the shift in dynamics post Michael, highlighting that while things won't be the same, the show must go on. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Thanks. In Season 9, Episode 1, Kevin's total incident initially feels like pure slapstick, but when you look closer, it symbolizes something more profound. I remember watching this scene and thinking, this isn't funny, and why is everyone in the office supporting Kevin and not telling him the truth? Kevin was a little slow, but he was never this dumb in the earlier seasons. He used to play poker so well. He used to talk very coherently, but in the later seasons, it all came crashing down, and Kevin became exactly what Michael told him not to become.
Don't be a caricature, Kevin.
A caricature. He was too dumbed down by the showrunners that it even stopped becoming funny after a point of time. This scene is the peak of his dumbness that we see, not knowing the difference between a dead thing and an alive thing. But what if I told you that this turtle means something more? Something deeper? What if I told you it was all about the show? Well, it is. The turtle that Kevin drives over is a metaphor for how the show was killed when Michael left. The showrunners kept trying to fix the show the way Kevin tried to fix the turtle. Kevin's futile attempts to fix the turtle represent the showrunners trying to fix the series post-Michael. They introduced new characters like D'Angelo, Nellie and Robert California, none of whom could fill Michael's void. Each attempt to restore the show's original charm fell flat, much like Kevin's hopeless efforts. Soon, the way Kevin realizes that the turtle is already dead, the showrunners decided that the show is already dead, and hence we got the last season. The later seasons became a caricature of their former selves, with Kevin's exaggerated dumbness epitomizing the show's gradual unraveling. Michael Scott is often seen as an eccentric, clueless boss, but beneath the surface, his behavior hints at a darker backstory. Throughout the series, there are subtle references suggesting that Michael might have been a victim of abuse. For instance, Michael recalls strange childhood incidents.
My mother hired a pony to come to my house for all the kids, and I got a really bad rash from the pony. And all the kids got to ride the pony, and I had to go inside, and my mother was rubbing cream on me for probably 3 hours, and I never came outside.
Like his mother spending hours applying cream to a rash on his birthday. He also mentions wetting himself at his mom's wedding.
And I was understandably emotional, and somehow my pants became wet.
An event that might stem from trauma-induced anxiety. Michael's discomfort in romantic relationship also stands out. His toxic dynamic with Jan and his desperate need for validation point to unresolved trauma.
What do you think of role play?
It can be fun.
Yeah? Well, Jan has this schoolgirl fantasy. I feel uncomfortable wearing the dress.
Even his odd remarks during counseling sessions like,
I know what you want to ask me. Did your mom ever see you naked?
Did your mother ever see you naked? Could hint at past abuse. In one episode, he mentions,
5 years old, I had these Spider-Man pajamas. And one night, my mom was tucking me in, and she tried to give me a raspberry on my tummy. And I tried to crawl away, and what happened was her eyes were closed, and she grabbed me, and she kissed me on my butt.
His mom was trying to kiss his belly, but he moved and she kissed his butt. This is weird because if she was trying to kiss his belly and he would have turned over, then she would have ended up kissing his lower back. But her kissing his butt can only mean that she was originally going to be kissing his crotch area, which he tried to move away from and turned around. Also, his romantic relationships are all strained by his clinginess and infantile behavior. When Carol breaks up with him, he cries and wonders,
the real reason they left was because there were things they wanted you to do in bed that were foreign and scary.
I don't.
And not that you didn't want to try them. Some wine might have helped.
That seems very suspicious. These glimpses into Michael's past add layers to his character. He's not just a goofy manager. He's a man shaped by pain, seeking connection and acceptance. The Office isn't just a comedy, it's a masterclass in hidden depth and symbolism. From Jim's risky confession to Kevin's total and even Michael's troubled past, the show delivers profound messages under the guise of humor. If you have enjoyed exploring these hidden metaphors with me, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know your favorite hidden metaphor in the comments below. I'll see you in the next time.